Hey guys, it's Beat-Ups here. I'm going to be playing as the red Terran, facing the blue Protoss Harvey Hound today. I just wanted to show you guys a build that I've been using to pretty good effect, especially against the Terran, against the Protoss in one-on-one situations. You've seen me use this in multiplayer games as just a Terran all-in Marine rush, but there's a slightly different permutation that I wanted to show you guys when going in a one-on-one situation. This is a very all-in-y build, but if you happen to scout your opponent's base and see that they haven't walled off here, or better yet, they've decided to fast expand, then you can pretty much all in on him, and with fairly good, I guess a good probability of success. You're going to see here, I just run up here scout. I see he's not walling in at all. I see he's got a gateway, and I see he's going in a assimilator. So I'm not too worried about a massive army meeting me when I do this all-in rush. You see I've walled up here. I guess the timings are rather important to the wall-off. To the barracks. You need to bring down the first barracks as fast as possible, the second barracks as fast as possible, then the third barracks. Then you bring your command center. You'll see that I'm training Marines as soon as possible as well. I blocked this off so that way he wouldn't be able to tell what kind of build I was running. The nice thing is, even if I were to scout a little late, I could always transfer this into a 2 racks fast expand and try to beat the Protoss economically rather than do this all-in. But since I saw that the all-in was viable, I was able to just switch to the all-in build. Now you'll see that I put my orbital commands call down extra supplies on my only supply depot. That way I wouldn't have to waste 100 minerals building another supply depot, and I can quickly bring out a couple more Marines. You'll see that after I had about, 4 or 5 Marines, I quickly jumped from Zelnaga Tower to Zelnaga Tower to make sure he doesn't have anything sitting there. I'm trying to bring only 3 in, so if he has a probe there sitting, he'd only be able to see that maybe I had 2 racks' worth of Marines just checking the Zelnaga Towers. Trying to give him the least amount of heads up possible that I'm coming. Now you'll see I'm already going to reinforce with those Marines, and here's the important part. You take 5 of your SCVs. I stopped building SCVs at about 15 supply, and then you take, I guess a third of your SCVs with you. They're going to serve as your fodder while your DPS Marines actually do all the killing. And if you happen to have a little bit of minerals left over, you can put down a barracks and just finish them off that way. You'll see that with the mule that I called down and my 6, I guess, SCVs that I have left over, I'm able to constantly build 3 Marines. Now, see, this was a worst-case scenario for me. He put down this force field keeping me from going up the ramp where I would have just crushed him. So he's got a little bit more time to bring out units, but he doesn't have enough energy to stop me from going up the ramp a second time. So I just rush in here. He pulls all his probes. I put down a bunker, keeping my SCVs in front here, and my superior number of Marines pretty much crush him. Not to mention his force field pretty much blocked his own probes and funneled him down. And that's how I beat a Protoss in about 6.5 minutes. It works fairly well, as you see. I find this build works specifically well on Protoss because if you rush this early, they're never going to have enough time to put down more than 1 force field, and if you catch them off guard, sometimes they won't even get that one down. I guess the most frustrating thing that they can do right off the bat is either wall this area off, put down or get some quick stalkers. That can easily mess you up. This was also a good map for this type of rush since it was a small map. I knew exactly where he was going to be since it was a 1v1 map. Overall, that's just these are the things you got to look out for. If the build fails, especially when you're bringing in all these SCVs, you're pretty much done for, so this is definitely an all-in build. Beyond that, I've done permutations where I only brought in 1 SCV and tried to put down a bunker and left these guys behind and transferred into Vespine geysers, get some marauders or something. But no matter what you do, it's going to be a very, very powerful early push that if it doesn't at least do massive economic damage to your opponent, you're pretty screwed. So it's a bit gutsy, but as you can see, it's very powerful. This is B-Dub signing off. Just thought you'd like to see this build.